¿Qué tal a todos? Sean bienvenidos otra vez. Vamos a continuar con la campaña, con la expansión de Witcher 3, Blood and Wine. Ok, bueno, donde nos habíamos quedado, habíamos matado al grandote ese.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Let's go.
Habíamos matado al grandote ese y tenemos que ir a donde mataron a la nueva persona. ¿Qué dice esto? Ok.
Giddy up.
Bueno, ahora sí vamos a ir a donde está el otro asesinato o seguir a este güey. Vamos a meter velocidad. Con permiso. Con permiso.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Ok. Estos son como norteños estos güeyes. No, sureños. No sé. Pero la verdad es que hablan chistoso. Ok, ya llegamos. No, ¿qué haces, güey?
They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around, make sure they didn't miss anything.
Ok. Creo que el cuerpo lo habían movido. Vamos a usar los sentidos. Y miren, aquí están las pisadas.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Este güey
Walked
también se
along the
agacha.
shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Ok, ¿habrán tirado el cuerpo al agua? ¿Qué pedo con este güey? Ah, se va a agarrar a trancas.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Got guests.
Ahora, ¿qué son estos? Aguanta. Creo que son como los ahogados, pero son diferentes aquí. Ok, aguanten, están curando. Echamos este primero. Espinosos, ay, güey, pero explotan. Son como otros de aquí, otros enemigos que también explotan, no creo que se llaman. Ay, este para atrás, este para atrás, este para atrás. Vamos a echar este güey. No, 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 no.
For the glory of the great, I shall make Pepe of you.
Truena.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Ok, habíamos quedado ahí. Estos güeyes, vamos a recoger lo que dejan. Que luego sirven para crear pociones y todo eso. Vamos por acá.
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Y aquí está.
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it.
Entonces tenía varo la persona que murió.
Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere.
Ok, entonces vamos a echarnos un clavado. A ver, aguanten.
Nets were attached here.
Ok. Entonces el cuerpo estaba amarrado y lo aventaron al agua o lo sacaron del agua. Vamos. Vamos a ver qué es esto de acá. Fuerzas. No sé qué era. Botitas, creo, ropita para el personaje. Un carro. Vamos a revisar primero esta pala. Ah, genial. Aquí está. Aquí es donde se quedó atorado. No. Pañuelo. Esto que es cuchara. Ya, creo que ya.
A kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
Okay.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Una mujer extraña.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Ya le quiero cambiar la ropa a este güey, no me gustó mucho esta ropa que trae. Ah, chino, no, estoy así. Estoy güey, por ahí no es. Todos quedamos a la posada.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Güey, no puedes avanzar más rápido, por favor. Está trotando este güey.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's
Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
No, yo no me quiero quedar tanto tiempo.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Ah, ¿dónde se llevaban
Need
el
to
cuerpo?
examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo
La señora.
is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Testigo divino.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher Codswell.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately. each offering the same bill of goods.
¿Qué más dice la gente?
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster. Thanks for the
Ok, vamos a checar el
hospitality.
cuerpo.
Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Ok, adiós a todos. Entonces, mira lo que tengo que hacer. Vea, tenemos que revisar el cuerpo. Entonces vamos a la... Déjenme agarrar primero aquí todas las cosas de aquí.
Local clerks looking for help.
Ahí está.
Could be good coin to be made.
Se busca. Ajá. Ajá. Ok. Y hay otra misión por ahí. Caballero a sueldo. No, vamos ahorita a la misión principal. Y vemos que nos dicen. Examinamos el cadáver. Y vamos a hacer una misión secundaria. Necesito a mi caballito. ¿Dónde estás, pinche caballo? Ah, bueno, ya apareciste.
Go, go.
Solo déjenme ver otra cosa rápido. Los lugares en los que puedes comenzar misiones nuevas de Blood and Wine están marcados con el icono de admiración. Yo no veo nada. No, vamos a revisar el cuerpo y ahorita ya vemos qué onda. Vamos, vamos, vamos allá. No, por acá. ¿Qué onda?
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué está pasando aquí?
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
¿Qué le pasó? No, hay muchos mordidos. Dame tu ropa. Dame eso.
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like. Except for long fangs.
Ok, un vampiro tal vez. Este güey sigue desangrando.
Killed with a single blow.
Ok, esto está poniendo muy raro.
In the cellar. Gotta be. Woman from the inn was wearing this coat.
¿Será ella la mala?
Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara though, or a Fletter. Bruxa, gotta be.
Opción, lee el bestiario. Vamos a leer esa madre porque siento que nos va a dar en la madre ese pinche vampiro. Vampiros. Ok.
Black blood and moon dust. Could be lifesavers. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart.
No, no me gusta meterme
Claw wounds
a lugares
from 5
cerrados.
separate claws, spread of a small human hand. Rever Muck carried the body in his cart.
Ok, entonces el cuerpo está ahí abajo. No, no quiero ir acá abajo.
Footprints. Small bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his neck.
Ok, siempre hay que ir al lado contrario en un juego donde hay cosas por revisar, donde no hay nada aquí. Ahora sí nos traicionaron.
Hurled against the wall with great.
Ok, ¿se escuchó un ruido?
Used this to batter down the grate.
Verga.
Took a
Pinche
lot of
vampiro
strength
está
to
bien
batter this
potente
down.
el cabrón. Y pensar que es una mujer. A ver, vamos a ver qué pasa.
You. Saw you at the inn.
Colita, colita.
I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Manita, manita. Chichis. Ah, la, la, la.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
Ay, no.
I cannot let you leave.
No, te pusiste muy fea. Aguanta, 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 aguanta. Au. Espérame, que esta vieja está medio cabrón. Ok. Polvo luna. Vida, 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 vida. Au. No. Verga. Ok, ahora sí estamos de vuelta, ya estamos todos preparados y vamos a intentar madrearla otra vez. Es que está bien cabrona, no se ve. Espérenme, 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 espérenme. Ahí está. Necesitamos otro círculo. Uy, 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 uy. Sí la madreamos, sí la madreamos, sí la madreamos. Realmente es cosa de estar en constante movimiento. ¿Ah, ya?
To get to the body. What was she doing at the
LOL. Ahí nunca me había pasado eso. ¡A fuerzas! ¡A fuerzas! ¡Lo matamos! Ahí estuvo muy chido. Jamás había matado a un boss de aquí del Witcher 3 así. Pensé que iba a batallar más. Estuvo bueno. Estuvo bueno. Bueno, vamos a tener que detener con esta super victoria el video. Y los veo en la próxima. Gracias.